Welcome to Drink and Draw. This is our Friday night mix, all that stuff.
Energy.
Hello, everyone.
Loud noises.
And we are doing tonight Shazam and his family or associates, which way you want to put it. So we've got everything from Shazam himself, Mary Marvel, I think that's her name, Black Adam, the Wizard even. You can do the Wizard. People watching, you can do the Wizard. He's part of Shazam. But yes, so that's tonight. Do you want me to introduce everyone, Nicole, while you have a bit of a drink there? Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, so we've got Nicole Kane, our host. Woo!
Yeah.
And we've got Chris Pitcairn, co-hosting. And Nathan with no last name, apparently, but we know that it's Judd.
Yeah.
No last name. You're like Madonna. You just have to have the one name.
I just am, just am.
And then we got Tom Tongue doing his usual watching him draw method instead of looking at his pretty face.
I've got a little prop so you can see a little A
prop.
face. I'm going away again.
Mini Tom, I love it. And we got Maddie Marston. And
Hello.
we haven't seen her for a while, so yay! Woo.
Nah, I'm back. Better than ever.
And then Laura Smith.
Hey.
Hello. From And then we've got Phoebe Nath. Is that pronounced right, Phoebe?
Phoebe Nash.
Nash, sorry. And someone new to the show. This is your first time, so that's awesome.
Yay! Woo! Proud to be here.
So, Nicole.
Would you like the juicy goss that is Shazam?
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes, please.
Always.
I didn't know. I knew stuff about Shazam, but I didn't know, like the whole thing. But when I looked at Shazam the first time, I was like, okay, this is ringing bells for me. This is ringing Superman bells, right? And that's exactly what he was. He was actually supposed to be a different studio's version of Superman, which I had no idea. So what happened is that he was born Captain Marvel, but because his powers was too close to Superman's and his name was too close to Marvel, DC nabbed in and bought the rights to Shazam. So that's how he came into the DC world, which I thought was really interesting. Like, okay, this is a bit interesting that it wasn't one of their characters to begin with. But massive like lawsuit and debate and everything over this character. Finally said, look, we'll keep him, but he has to come to DC. And that's when they moved the entire Captain Marvel family over to DC. So it wasn't just him, it was the entire Marvel family moved as well.
Yeah.
I thought it was really, really cool. Most people know the story from the movie, Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That was actually a little bit skewed from his original history. I think they tried to make it a bit more sort of more relative to now, with him being an orphan instead of him. He actually lived on the streets.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he was a paper boy because that fit the times better for the story. So his parents were both killed and they were archaeologists, which is why his throwback and all of his enemies have that Egyptian flair to them. Yeah, I didn't know that either because I'm like, what the hell does this kid have to do with like Egyptian? And then he's talking to a wizard who's talking about the 7 deadly sins. Like it didn't make sense. That's the key to it all. His parents were the ones that found Black Adam or something like that. There's like a whole backstory on that. But his original story is that he was orphaned on the streets and he slept under bridges. And that's when the wizard found him and said, I'll be the hero of this world. And he actually had more powers than what was in the movie.
Yeah.
So I think movie magic, they have to cut it for time. But yeah, he actually has quite a lot more. He's got like he's got the strength and the speed and things like that. And I think there is actually a moment in the comic books where they're actually testing it as well, like they did in the movie. But yeah, movie was more comical. His actual story in DC, as DC things go, is quite dark. Everything in DC is dark, but yeah, the reason why they made the movie so cheerful was to compete with Deadpool.
Ah,
okay.
Because all the DC movies were really dark, and Marvel was on the light side of things, which they've always been, and they were getting the bigger box office hits and stuff like that, so they decided to change it up a little bit, which I found was really interesting.
Excuse me for being rude here.
Are you looking for the book on your shelf?
I'm looking for a book.
A book.
That happens to be Shazam.
Shazam!
Hey!
Shazam.
Oh,
that's the whatchamacallit's art. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it started with an A. I was just like, it starts with an A.
I think the newer, like, it's retelling from the movie. I think it's based on like it was like a 2018, 2017.
Yeah,
like
Jeff
they
Johns
redid.
did
The Jeff. Yeah, I think it's roughly based on that. I think they changed it slightly again, but it's really close to that, especially with the family stuff, because they do that as part of it too.
Yeah.
So
well, I think they want to start incorporating the family a lot more into the world. Because his family, I think they had an arc, and that was it. And then they pop up randomly. There's quite a lot of references to the family in different stories. So, again, I think it was more of like a thing that DC were trying to do where they cross over characters and then see who sticks. But, yeah, there was quite a large reference to where they popped in the timeline of things. But he belongs to a totally different city. But he belongs to a totally different city. He's nowhere, like he's just a little bit up from the Metropolis, but nowhere near Gotham. Was supposed to be his own sort of hero, and yeah, unfortunately, he started to get pulled in different directions as his story went along. And now, of course, they want to reboot it with new units and that. So, but he's a pretty cool character. Definitely giving off Superman vibes when you read his story. I like the stuff about the villains more, I think. I'm always like that though. I like the villains more than I like the heroes. But his villains are pretty cool. Like Black Adam's story is really awesome. I suggest you go and read his arc. It's very cool. And then of course all the anybody into Egyptian stuff, right up your alley. Like there's a whole arc where I think they go back in time to Egypt or something like that. Like it is crazy. So anybody who likes Egyptian stuff, this is it.
And I'll just throw up some comments. We've got a woohoo, happy Friday all.
Oh, I know. How good is it as a Friday?
Howdy.
But you make a good point there.
Technically, he's borrowing the powers from the wizards, I think.
Yeah.
Because when he says Shazam, he gets the power.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like borrowing it, but he himself is still Billy Batson.
Because back in the day, Freddy would say Captain Marvel because he was invoking Captain Marvel's name. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But
and apparently we're all oohing and ahhing.
Sounds oohing and ahhing.
We got some fans for Maddie here.
Oh my god! Hi, Georgia.
And another one.
Maddie number one.
Oh my god. Mwah, mwah.
That's all. Sorry. Yep.
I think if I asked my friends to comment on a stream, they'd just be like, "Nah, I'm going to bed, bye," or "I'm gonna go play again, bye."
Yeah, very dedicated friends.
Although I have one friend sitting right there, so there. He can't say anything.
No, I'm not
look at
allowed.
your face.
I just draw. I'm legally contracted. I'm not allowed to speak.
I had heard that rumor.
I love that. I heard that rumor. Question: what is everybody drinking? If they are drinking,
water.
I'm drinking a cup of tea.
I'm drinking
tea.
Cheers.
It's Tom drinking. It's red. I like Laura's.
Red cordial for Shazam.
Oh,
Shazam, nice. Going with the theme.
I've got an iced latte. I'm sleepy.
Sophisticated.
If I drink a coffee now, I'm not going to sleep all night. Like I'll be pinging off the walls.
So we're going to be here all night.
So it doesn't do that.
You're like, we're going to be here all night. It's fine. It's fine.
Let's go.
So does anybody else know anything about Shazam? I know that Sis has got the pretty book.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to list off all the powers.
In a very long time.
I can bring up his powers.
No, you can't. Cheating.
Do people know what Shazam stands for?
That's what I'm waiting for.
I used to know that.
Solomon,
Yes.
Hercules.
Yes.
Yep.
Solomon,
what is
Hercules.
the trait? You got to say the trait as well.
Solomon
no
is
one
wisdom.
can remember the long titles, okay?
Solomon is wisdom.
The wisdom of Solomon. The strength of Hercules.
Okay.
Hang on, what was
I can't remember the A. I remember the one of
the heel of Achilles.
The M is Mercury or something like that.
The cunning of Artemis, the power of Zeus.
They really had to try hard on these ones.
You're like, what is the A? What is
That's got to be something for Achilles, right?
I wish I hadn't done this voice so confidently.
Oh, that's great. Oh. No. So, according to a DC law, it stands for, if I can find it, because I had it here, knowing that I would have to say this today, and I was like, no. Oh, here we go. The powers of Shazam in orders of power. So that he invokes the Wizard of Shazam, which is the gods on Earth. He can call thunder and lightning, has mighty powers, is more than immortals. Wow, that was not a great statement. And yes, the A is for Achilles.
For the heels
you were right.
It can't be for the heel though. It must be something else.
No, I think it is for the strength.
They just give him a weakness.
It's for the armor that he should have put on his ankles.
Yeah.
So H is for the strength of Hercules. A is for the stamina of Atlas. Z is for the power of Zeus, which is lightning. A is for the courage of Achilles. And M is for the speed of Mercury. And of course, we know what S is, the strength of Solomon, or the wisdom of Solomon. So, yes, he's got quite a lot of powers if you compare it to the gods who are referenced in his name. Like, they weren't just normal gods. They had multiple powers on top of that as well, which is, you know, really interesting. And I think if you pitted him in a fight against Superman, it would be pretty dead even.
Well, I thought the whole point was that, like, because he's magic, that's really Superman's weakness, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was the crutch of it.
Oh god, if I got it from
Grab it, sis. Just grab it.
It's like, where's my book?
There is a story called Kingdom Come, also Alex Ross, and there is a major fight between a twisted, hypnotized, sick Shazam and Superman.
Ooh, you could say cool Shazam.
Yeah.
The best Shazam.
And
one of the best story arcs.
In the fight, Superman barely comes out of it.
Yeah.
Because he just keeps calling Shazam onto Superman. So magical lightning, zapping him with magical lightning, and Superman bleeding from the nose. Ears are bleeding.
It's an older Superman too. I mean, just get a little
it's an older Superman as well.
Also,
he's immune to kryptonite. He's been in the Sun's thing for so long in that story. But Superman uses his super speed, and just as he says Shazam, he grabs him. So the lightning hits him as well and turns him human.
That actually sounds like almost like one of the best comics of all time.
I've recommended it a couple of times to a lot of people.
I've done that. Yeah, and that's how I recommend it. And I go, enjoy. Yeah,
it's a major fight. It's so cool.
And if Alex Ross is drawing it, then
that's always a bonus.
That's always a bonus.
I'm sure it took him like 10 years to do.
It took him like 10 years. Yeah, I think it read.
I don't think it did, but I think it did.
I think that I thought that he'll get
one picture, 1 hour. It was all good. Whole page.
Yeah, 1 picture, 1 hour. that extends out to a day.
Alex, someone anyway. It was an Alex.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I like Shazam. I think that he should be in more DC stuff, but again, it would be weird to you'd have to find the right story to fit him into, with everything being so dark and him being a magical persona. I'm going to say persona.
Yeah. There's also the thing, like, because he has features like Justice League and stuff, but they don't know he's a kid either.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like full story arc.
He's way better at Superman
than find out.
Yeah.
I don't know who works it out. There's one of them, like Batman or Superman works it out. I can't remember.
Wouldn't surprise me if it's Batman.
You think it would be Batman.
He got tabs on everybody.
I'm pretty sure one of them, they're like, Batman, you can't bring children into fighting crime. And Batman's like, have you met Shazam?
Have you met Robin? Hello.
I feel like after Martian Manhunter enters the Justice League, Batman's like, man, anyone's in here now.
They just take an antibody.
Green guy that can turn into anyone.
I think the fact that he's a kid is so good for stories. There were scenes in Young Justice where he's trying to hang out with the teens, and they don't know he's a kid, so they're all like, "Why is this adult guy just hanging around with us constantly? He's being really clingy."
And I think he relates to a lot of kids too. Like a lot of kids see themselves in that persona again. They, especially when you're in that 12 to 15 age, you want to be the adult, but you still want to be the kid. And this is sort of it was a really good bridging story for a lot of people of that age.
Yeah. Has anyone, as a kid or maybe as an adult, tried yelling Shazam in the hope?
Many times.
More times than I care to admit to.
I love that.
People stop doing that.
Are we talking throughout our lives or today?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
I must admit, Sis sent me the link, and I was like, Shazam!
But if Shazam says Shazam, does that mean Black Adam says Black Adam? No?
I'm pretty sure he still says Shazam as well.
No, he does. I know. I was just saying. We'll get back into it.
But what they did, they changed the way it worked. When he was Captain Marvel, whenever he said Shazam, it happened. So people could trick him into saying it when he was a hero, and it would turn him into a human. But then they changed it, and he could will it. He could say Shazam without it doing anything, but if he wanted it to, then it would.
Right, okay.
Because that's how they got around him being able to introduce himself once he was called Shazam. Yeah, I'm Shazam.
I'm Shazam. Yeah.
He could just make another name for himself, though. Like, hey, I'm Tough Guy 1.
Would have made more sense.
They were already rewriting him.
I'm Captain Marvel. Oh, no, wait, that's copyrighted.
Captain DC.
Oh, we've got a hi from Red. Hello, Red. Nice to see you.
I like that, Captain DC.
We've got a bit of a comment here.
A lot of adults relate to. We look at adults. Yes, I agree. They are just terrified kids who just want to play and have fun. Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it's also that thing of how would the average person actually behave if they suddenly got superpowers? Like, you wouldn't necessarily be immediately like, well, I'm going to save the world. You'd be like, I'm going to go get all my groceries.
I'm going to be exactly like Black Adam. All right?
Like, okay, where's the closest bank? I need some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's that thing of sometimes it's fun to see someone who, I guess, has all the outward appearance of the person who knows exactly what they're doing, who has all the power, but kind of has more of a normal, grounded interior. Because, like, one of the things when I was watching the film, it made me think of was the character of Jessica from True Blood. When she turns into a vampire, she's like, I'm a vampire now. This is really cool. And it's like all the other vampires are centuries old and very serious. And she's like, I can move so quickly.
Yeah, it's almost like, yeah, it's like you know, that was the perfect example, because she is almost like a child getting excited over it, and he's the same. He's like, I'm going to test all of my powers to see which ones work and which ones don't. You know? So I think he is more human. I think he connects way more to the humans than somebody like Superman does. Even though Superman grew up in a like human household, I don't know. I think Shazam has that more relatability to him.
Well, I mean, I guess Superman like grew up being extremely aware of how human he wasn't because he grew up in a human household. Like,
yeah,
he was so very aware of it.
A lot of Superman fans gonna run down.
Yeah, Superman fans out.
I know, right? Sorry.
I think they're very different characters. I think if you take the silhouette away, like they're quite different.
If you look at their backstories as well, totally different. Like, he's had so much more hardship and just, you know, humanity behind it.
Did the planet blow up? Does his whole family, his whole race get destroyed?
His family died, which is a DC theme. They gotta kill the family.
Did his whole race die? And then the few survivors of his race come and try to hunt and kill him? I don't think so. I don't know.
Weird Egyptian guy.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
Has anyone read Superman Shazam First Thunder?
Nope.
No.
It was like a retelling of their first meeting. And
I think I know what story you're talking about.
Yeah. Superman finds out that Captain Marvel is just a little boy. He like goes straight to the wizard and he's like, let me get this straight. You took an innocent kid, you gave him all these superpowers, and you let him still be homeless.
Doesn't he call him? I've seen this panel. I'm sure I've seen the panel, and he gets furious at him, and he's like, "He's a monster or something."
Of course, because that is the exact question that you would ask. You know, weird alien space lord. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, I think I know the one. Is that the one where there's? I don't know the villain because I'm not overly familiar with Shazam's bad guys.
It's
some sort of
Josh
professor
Middleton
or something. Figures out that Shazam is a kid.
Yeah.
And then sends guys with machine guns to kill that kid, and accidentally kills his best friend just before he turns into Shazam.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one. Josh Middleton on art. Dr. Savannah, the bald one, yeah?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah,
Dr. Savannah.
Shazam goes on a bit of a rampage because his best friend's just been killed. Yeah.
Like, you know more than
this sounds like some 90s DC right here. Where it's just
yeah.
There's some throwback where we could just do whatever we wanted. Yeah.
So Phoebe, what do you know about Shazam?
What do I know about him? Not much. I just like him. I think he's got a cool power, and that I reckon it's a good family type of story because it shows heart. And yeah, that's what I love about it. That he's trying to protect his own and successfully doing that. And I can't wait to see part 3 if they make another one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Aren't they
Yeah.
doing?
Oh no.
Didn't they
They've got
announce
bad
something?
news for us.
I don't know. I don't think they are they? I think it's done. Surely.
I think they're rebooting everything, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't think it's going to
We
happen.
shouldn't be surprised.
God, I think the other one got pretty wrecked. So I don't know.
But this is a really good one if you're going to read something about Shazam just for.
Yeah, if you
it's
drop
called
that
The
off.
Power of Hope.
Oh, yeah.
It really
Just up the
centers
road.
on how he's a kid and how he's all about hope. You know, his powers are all hopeful. He's not like trying to be Batman or anything. He's
No.
Yes,
and
that's
it has
good.
him like visiting people in hospital and
Yes.
you know, like saving cats up trees, all that lovely type of thing.
I also just really love his outfit. Whoever designed his outfit, I just love it. Seems to be
so
fun.
good.
I think he's had that from like the get-go. I don't think it's changed much. I
No,
think
it
he had a
hasn't.
little coat.
It's only
It
had
hasn't.
slight tweaks to it,
They
but
just changed the eyes. He used to have the dot eyes. This is cool.
Ah,
I think Alex
seen
Ross
that
has done a
actually.
thing where he did the face with the dot eyes. I think. I could be tripping, but it's funny. Because he likes him because he's like a really old character, like 50s, 60s.
Well, I think the only major change that I saw, because I did have a quick look, was that in the original comics his cape was actually a shoulder cape.
yes, I remember that. It was the
rather than
short
it
one, and
being
then they
across
made it
its
longer.
back, it was, and it had like the old style like braided tassels all down one side.
Yeah.
But
I think that was because it was still reminiscent of the Captain Marvel side of it.
mm,
But yeah, then it changed to the longer cape, which I like better.
Doesn't he have a hood?
With the hood.
Yes.
yeah, it has a hood.
No.
Yeah, it has a hood now.
It
Yeah,
does.
I don't know if it's changed back.
The
Or-
current title, it's a mix of the old and new Shazam costumes.
Oh,
So there's a
I was
collar,
looking at it.
but around the back, it can still come over as a hood.
More of a shawl. Did you just imagine him with like a little tiny knitted shawl?
He'd wear
Like
it. He'd wear it.
he'd wear it.
I like
I gotta
little,
start drawing again.
little red riding Shazam. There we go.
Yes. Yes.
Everyone is changing their artwork immediately.
Yes.
Great. Starting over from scratch.
How is everyone's artwork going? We can see Tom's, but
It's going pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not far off. I mean, I cheated a little, but I'm not
Y'all
far off.
share screen.
No, you gotta start again, Chris. You gotta start
Yeah,
again.
that's right. I do have to start again. I'm literally about to finish, and I
You've
have to
hardly
start
done
again.
anything, so it doesn't matter.
No.
love that.
Okay, this is my one.
Oh, I was
Anyone
using.
to show their art? Is that what we're doing? See where they're up to?
Possibly.
Shit.
I don't have any art. If,
Neither do I. I'm a bit
I'm
stuck today.
not. I have a drink
I-
though. Well, no, actually, I lie. I finished my drink too. I'm just gonna get off. You know.
It's good to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, later.
Who wants to volunteer what they're up to? If
Yeah.
they've got an
Be
ability
mine.
to share their screen. Laura, yep.
Yeah, stick him up.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Pretty.
Ooh.
Very
You
cool.
got that
Yeah.
smoldering bad boy look.
He got that motor bad boy. Like, he's trying to be so serious, but you know he's about to grin.
Really cool.
I love it so much.
Now to try and do
Nice.
the lightning bolt.
Now that
Yeah.
Yep. Leave it.
I'll
leave that
Perfect.
there.
Don't change a thing.
Perfect.
My hands are off. I'm finished now. I should probably do more, but yeah.
just cut the hands off. Just like, no, it's too far.
I sometimes draw hands.
Oof.
Ooh.
Show I draw hands.
No, that's
It's got a little palm situation, and then the little nailed it. Oh, and he needs legs.
Nailed it, definitely.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
That's great.
Full feet.
I have made a mug. You're so welcome.
Well, I'm just going to leave that up for the rest of the show.
So cool.
Yeah.
My job here is done.
But to be fair, we'll show other people's. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You, Phoebe.
All right. There you go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, so the transformation.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So I'm going to do twice as much work. Let's go.
Yeah, so I had to put Billy Batson in there. So,
That's
yeah.
nice. I love that.
Yes.
Thanks, Phoebe.
I'm just going to add the
Looking mad.
highlights in there.
Okay.
Make it glow.
I only tried drawing a kid once, and I was like, I'm never doing this again.
So fair.
Worst experience.
Oh, there's been a thing going around on Twitter about a image of
That's awesome.
Clark Kent in one of the
Huh?
comics as a kid, and the artist
Is it the Gary Frank one?
I think
He's
so.
a-
He's just
a
fully got
giant
an
head.
adult's head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the Gary Frank one. It's so good.
Oh, it's
I cracked
They
up.
Jesusified him.
Yeah, you have to say it. It's hilarious. But
I think this one's for you, Laura.
I mean, when you rely too much on the power of Zeus.
yeah.
And Nathan, I think you put yours up, whether
Yeah,
you
I
want
just-
it or not.
yeah, you can put it up. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Whether you want it or not.
let's go.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. It's just it's Black Adam, it's not Shazam. I'm trying to make it, a bit more sinister looking. But yeah.
That's amazing for 31 minutes. Amazing.
Yeah. Really fast.
Wow. Yeah, that's
This
good
isn't-
fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have
it's
the
not,
power of Mercury.
it's definitely not 2 days at time at all. No, definitely. But yeah. So far, so
Awesome.
good.
And I did this one. There we go. I'll keep holding this up.
Yeah,
Nice.
Very nice.
Crazy good.
You've come in
Went to
leaps
the
and
shop and I
bounds.
bought it. Mine. I did it. See?
Oh, I thought this was going to be the moment we found out that Shane was Alex Ross, and we're all going to be
No,
stunned.
no, you didn't find that out.
Okay,
I
cool.
mean, I'll show you
We
a
already
picture I
knew
drew.
it.
Keep talking. I'll bring this picture up.
It's gonna be a little doodle. 'Cause if it is, I'm gonna love it.
It's not a Shazam. It's just something I drew on last night's show
Oh, yeah.
to show you that I am not Alex Ross.
This is a cat. It's gonna be a cat in a jar.
A cat in a jar.
It sounds sadistic.
That's the best.
No, he's actually right. It's a cat in a
Oh, my
I don't mess
God.
around.
Bit of cross promotion to the other show there. If you have a board on a Thursday night, let's make a comic book.
My screen's up. You're welcome to share that. But
Oh yeah, but you haven't done much, so I wasn't going to put it up. I was going to let you finish it first.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Wait, no way. It's like half an hour. How many weeks you work on this for?
I did start a little early, but I started about an hour before the stream.
What, from
Wow.
scratch? Hey, no way.
Yeah. Yeah.
These
Oh, God, I feel
professional
so-
types.
I feel so bad. It took me so long to even get to that. That's,
Yeah. To be
That's
fair, I had
crazy.
3 years of being drilled in how to draw very quickly in theatre school.
that's crazy, man. I like the cape. You've done
Really, really
awesome
cool.
there.
It's gorgeous.
I've been working on. I've been doing so much study recently as well. So all of it is just kind of burned into my brain of like drawing capes, drawing backgrounds, drawing anatomy, like doing all the study. But yeah, getting there slowly.
Nice.
I like the
Oh, look,
yeah,
his
the
headphones
capes.
have the little
Yeah.
volume on them
Oh
too.
my gosh, you put the phone in. I love the phone.
It's crazy, man.
But Yeah, getting there. Although now I have to start all over again because
you have to start all over.
Little Red Riding Shazam.
One.
Yeah, I'll just.
Well, we'll let you do that in without being watched. The new picture.
Yeah.
You can fix it in post.
Yeah.
I like that. Was the S you did like on the cape that was like an intentional? That's like a flowing S.
I'll pretend that it was. It was. I was just kind of like, this is a cool shape, and it is kind of vaguely sort of Superman pose inspired.
Yeah.
But I was like, yes, I definitely did that.
I struggle with like capes and clothing and drapery and all that stuff. Like I'm like every time I see it, I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
It's difficult. It's not fun. It doesn't. It insists on not behaving, and I don't like it.
So this guy's got skin tight outfit. No wrinkles here.
No wrinkles.
No
wrinkles.
Actually, I
don't know who
a few days the other week.
This is aimed at. I missed that.
How dare you say he's better than Batman Superman?
Oh, that's the wrong brush.
Your allergy to Superman.
Yeah, the main story I know of Shazam is that one with the. Because I never really read him. Was that one with the kid? His best friend gets killed. Superman comes to stop him because he's about to kill the professor. And then he says he was my best friend, and Superman's like, "What are you talking about? He was a kid. How is he your best friend?" And I'll show you something. Shazam. And Billy.
The most I know of Shazam is from the Justice League. That's my big interaction with him.
I swear he's hardly in it. Like I've seen him once in that iteration, and then he's like, "Oh no, he's gone. He's gone again."
Yeah, he was
like,
in
I think one animated movie possibly, and like that was it.
He was in the Flashpoint Paradox, like the animated one, for a moment. Flashpoint Paradox, where the Flash runs super fast to turn back time to save his mum and destroys the world.
Again.
Hang on. Yeah.
Not the first time.
Batwoman, Plastic Man, Captain Marvel, and Shazam. Is Off Week the DC show?
Possibly.
Possibly. Who knows?
Sorry.
I didn't do that on purpose. Oops.
I was going to ask, what made you choose Shazam this week?
Yes,
it was random. It was really random. I just thought there's a whole family. Everyone can draw different things. There's even a tiger creature called, I forget what it's called. I was curious if anyone was going to draw that one.
Talkie Tawny.
Can draw different things.
Yeah, that's
it. Drawing Shazam.
He's like part of the Shazam family. But I think in the older comics, I've never seen the tiger creature in all the.
Have you seen Uncle Marvel?
Oh, is that what it's called?
There's an old man who was Uncle Marvel in the old Fawcett comics.
Oh.
Yes, he was originally Billy's uncle, and who stole his family inheritance and fortune.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn.
Wow. This is why he got kicked out to the streets. You little rogue, you. I don't know why I suddenly turned into an English old man, but I did.
It's fine.
Chris is like, I am not offended. It is fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, Shawnee,
the Lego movie.
The Lego movie.
That's true. He is in the Lego, and he's in the Lego games too. You can play him in the Lego games.
Oh, cool.
Not that I've played them at all.
Now I want that thing. Who wants to stall while I climb up the side of this cupboard and see if
Please
I can?
We could just do a commentary. Just like turn the camera as you're climbing. We'll do a commentary on it.
And then he's falling.
No one wants to see my butt. Trust me, old man butt, not good.
We're gonna have to take your word on it for that one.
Trust me, you are.
Let me Google it real quick, and I'll make a judgment.
His old man butt.
I think he's talking Kingdom Come, but look up that as well while you're there.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Context, people. Context. Otherwise, we're going to start Googling weird stuff.
There is one viewer who is looking for that, though.
There is now. You're not going to find me. There's no photos. It never leaves my seat.
Well, it doesn't have to, technically. Just put it out there.
I live at this desk.
Except for when you're climbing your bookshelf.
Yeah.
Except for that.
Do you just strap the chair to you so that you can stay in it?
So hard. So cute.
Okay.
Tom's come a long way. Yours is looking really good now. I like the color.
Thank you.
Next time I join a stream, can Chris and I be here? Thank you.
You know what? He reminds me of this guy that I went to art school with, and when we did life drawing, he was always standing next to me, and his art was like flawless. He'd do like life drawing in 10 seconds, and he'd make it perfect. And there's me with my little stick figure doodle, and the teacher would walk past him and be like, "Oh, you're so amazing," and then he'd walk past me and be silent. And I'd be just like, "Oh, okay." Oh, I see how you feel.
I do actually know that feeling. I thought I was so good when I started NIDA, and then 3 of the other people in my class were professional artists. So I was like, oh yeah, I can draw, I'm pretty good. And then I turn around and it's like oil paints and this, that, and the other, and it's like they're doing these amazing photorealism in 30 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go into this corner and cry.
I didn't need that confidence. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Put that back in the box.
I was just about to say, put that back in the box. Oh. Yeah. Chris's art is very good. And I make him do a lot of it, probably more than he wants to.
I was gonna say, you're so far in that opinion that you give him money to do it.
Yeah. Did we just do that today, Chris?
Yeah, literally. I was gonna say earlier, the reason I don't mind you being an old Englishman is because you pay me.
That's a guy that sorted out his priorities.
Yeah. Respect? I don't need that. I just need money.
Oh God, I love you.
No, but I'm also the scripts are pretty good. The scripts are good. They're fun to work.
They're okay. They're fun. They're fun.
Excellent.
There's one in the pipeline that I'm literally fizzing to get onto.
Yeah. I just sent Chris a script this week, and he said that he's not going to look at it until he finishes Fox and Hound 6. So.
Yeah, the second I start working on that, I'm not going to be able to think about anything else.
No. Sorry, it's a big one. Ooh.
I don't even know how many pages it is, but you were saying
140 pages.
Really? Wow. Oh, I'm excited.
Double what you're used to, so I'm sorry.
No, that's good. I mean, well, I remember the last rewrite you were doing, it was at 120, so...
I added more. Like a crazy person.
Oh my God.
You should see the script is like this. It's so chunky.
It's going to be fun though.
Yeah, I printed it out to do all my notations on, and it was like you could literally hit somebody and knock it out with that script. Is everybody finished, or at least kind of looking at me? No. Or like no.
I got the hands.
Sending mine through.
I'm cheating. Oh, look at that.
Did I actually send it through, or did I not?
What are you sending through? Oh, hang on. I'm not looking at that email. What are you doing?
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I'm not looking at that email. I don't know what
I'm back. I'm looking at the email. I'm doing my job.
How do you send them through?
Room determination.
I just send it through art at like
No.
Studios.
It's the little link down the bottom here. It's comx.show/art. And there's a form there. And you can give us your Instagram handle while you're there so that we know where to share it tomorrow. Who to tag tomorrow when you share it.
You might even get mine by tomorrow. Oh, wouldn't that be a thing?
Okay, Sunday. We will do it Sunday.
Last time, for those who don't know, I sent it to him the Thursday before the next one.
Wow.
I was like, oh yeah, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, he's interesting. Yep, got it, Chris. Oh, you're cheating. You did it the other way. What did
you do?
What on earth is on?
What is that?
Like a rhinoceros like walked into the room.
I think it's the pencils.
Oh, okay.
It's all the pencils and the colouring and that.
Excellent. It's like those YouTube videos where you watch people eat. It's great.
ASMR.
I was actually going to say
ASMR from hell.
Yeah, I was actually going to say when I first heard, because I again only know Shazam through the films. When I first heard that his original name was Captain Marvel from someone who knew him as Captain Marvel rather than Shazam, I was like, no, isn't that the character from Marvel?
That's
Wait.
the boyish haircut.
Yeah, why is this a dude and it's... Wait.
Well, it's like my actual introduction to Captain Marvel was from Avengers Forever War, which was... Apologies. Tom is scanning the PC, the pic.
He's so cute.
That's cool.
Tommy's setting a high bar for himself.
We're coming your way soon. Yeah.
Sorry,
I got last one, so I couldn't read on the little thing.
Oh yeah.
Got distracted by the little
yeah,
dude.
I forgot I was talking. What was I saying?
Your introduction
yeah.
to Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Yeah, it was in Avengers Forever War, which was a comic run at the end of the 90s, and Captain Marvel was like one of the original Kree Captain Marvels, I think. And it was like this guy with like star skin. Like his skin looked like the night sky. It was like black and starry. Like really cool design. And so when like people started talking about I've forgotten her name. Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel. I was like, no, she's Miss Marvel, isn't she? Captain Marvel's the guy with the star skin. And then they started bringing up Shazam as Captain Marvel. Like,
Too many Marvels.
like, can we not come up with a new name?
Yeah. Starskin. There you go. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Done.
Captain Starskin.
Someone put their microphone underwater? I don't
Oh, something.
I wanted to point out that there's a Batman chair.
What we can do before we start showing art, this is a good time to force people to listen to us because they're waiting for art. So this is a good time to talk about yourself. Let's see if anyone's ready for this. Okay, let's bring up the right screen. I think we can see the timer in this screen.
Please don't look at the trash in the background of my
Yes,
screen.
you can just see it. You can just see it. Okay, we'll stop that one and we'll do it again. I'll go first. Okay, so ComX has got shows on all week. We've got Monday, which is ComX Recent Read, which is all about comics you recently read, and you have a bit of a chat about it. Tuesday, we have Tuesday Teenage, where Lee talks to someone.
What is going on?
And Chris's.
Yeah, I just muted mine too.
It's in Maddie's.
It's Maddie's.
Sorry, I was thinking mine.
Your microphone's making some terrible noises.
Wait, what am I doing? I was sending my throwing.
Okay, there's some sort of feedback. It stopped now, though, whatever it was.
I thought it was a scanner the whole time.
I can't send my feed. My drawing.
Oh, yep, I got Maddie's. Okay, I won't do this yet. I'll just download this. Does someone else want to go first? No? No one wants to go? Who wants to
I love that no one's like,
I can go because I can talk about my comments.
You don't have to go the full minute if you've only got a little bit. Try not to go over. And away you go.
Oh, is it me?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Okay. Hey guys, anyway, you've been watching here. You can read my comic. It's up for free on Global ComX. I'll post a link in the chat where you can read it under my name. But it's a thriller comic, so it's not full superhero. But there is some powers involved, but it's more about a little bit of creepiness. You don't know what's quite going on, and it's more about some interesting characters. It is book one, so it's not. It's like introduction to 3 different characters and their kind of lives colliding and how they're dealing with that situation at the time. So, free to read, took me way too long to make. So yeah, always love people reading it and let me know what they think.
Awesome.
That's it for me.
I don't know if that was the right amount of time, but who cares?
Guys,
look at that!
Seconds left. Look at that!
Boom.
Hey.
All right, cool.
Or it started over again. I don't know. Maybe you took 2 minutes. We couldn't see. I just wanted to boost you up so you could see your link.
Okay, yeah. I posted in the chat as well.
Oh, yeah, cool. I will just quickly download this.
Russian roulette. Who's next?
Okay, I'll go next.
Hey!
Oh, well done, Peter.
All right. So, ready?
Ready, go.
Okay. So I'm Ribbon Comics. This is my business card, and I've got 6 comics self-published from 2019 up until now. These are all my books. It's hard to see, but yeah. So it's about musical superhero dad versus musical villains based in Brisbane, and he is also an Egyptian pharaoh, and just trying to save Brisbane City one super villain at a time and using it with the powers of music. So it starts off from a gramophone and goes up into a boombox through to the 21st century. And I'm currently writing number 7 and hopefully get the rest of them out by the end of this year. And
Sweet.
yeah. So thank you.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
And I should note, sorry, have you got a table at the thing at ComX Plus?
Yeah, I've got a table at the thing at ComX Plus, so it's at Emily Road, ComX Plus on 25th.
25th of this month.
I will be there and selling my 6 comic books. Yeah.
Awesome. And Sis will be there with the entire ComX shop.
You can also find my link there to my website.
Oh, yep. Hang on. I'll boost you up so everyone can see it. Oh, yeah. rhythmcomics.com.au. Very nice. And,
awesome.
And Kez will be there as well. I just got in trouble for not saying that. So
okay. Cool. Sounds great.
Come see Kez. Don't worry about Sis. Everyone's seen Sis. Too much of Sis. So much of Sis. We're all over Sis.
Right.
Who's the next person to tell us about themselves?
The next victim.
I can do it.
Yeah, awesome.
Betty wants a shot.
Okay.
Who said? Yep, Maddie.
Wait. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, you
You've
ready?
got this.
Alright. My name's Maddie. I don't have too much going on. I recently released a collection of short stories, which I sometimes sell at fairs and conventions, but I don't think I have any coming up in the near future. However, you can check out my Instagram, where I sometimes post my art. I'm currently working on a sci-fi comic. It's take me a while, and I'm trying not to get too stressed about it. But yeah, I think that's it.
Awesome.
Woo!
Cool.
17 seconds to go. Well done. Okay,
New
pressure's
World.
on.
All right,
Pressure's
it's
on.
either
Really
Laura, Tom, or Chris now.
Oh God. Or you.
Or you.
Me? Oh, see with me, I got.
That was a good try. That was a good try. I like that.
I got enough to talk about. Nobody wants to hear about me anymore.
Everyone but me.
You want me to talk? I'll talk.
That feels so threatening. Go on, do it. All right. Well, Crispy, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? He's coughing. He's dying. I'll go first.
You go first.
Yeah. All right, sis.
Yep. Oh, I've got to find it. Yep, there you go. Go.
Woo. Okay, if nobody knows me, I'm NS Kane ComX. I work with Chris quite a lot. I will be down in Canberra. I will be a guest at Oz Comic Con next weekend. So if you are in Canberra, drop by and say hi. Also launching the second Kickstarter for this year on Your Highness, Your Highness. Go check that out. The link is up on Kickstarter, so you can find it there. Chris did all the artwork for it, and it is phenomenal. So we're very, very, very proud of it. Basically, after that, I'll be in Sydney in September as another guest, and then at the book fair in November. So if you guys want to come chat or catch up, just hit me up at one of these conventions. So yes. Look, I got 15 seconds. I did it.
Oh, well done. Are you ready, Chris?
Nice. Oh God. Okay.
Just
buddy, go.
You're good. You got this.
I don't go anywhere you can't find me. No.
I tried to come to conventions, okay?
No. Okay. So you can find me at Crispy Inks on or crispy.inks on Instagram, where I draw a lot of mermaids and gay stuff. I mainly work for Nick doing her comics. So there's Hell Corsten, Fox and Hound, Your Highness, which the Kickstarter is coming up for. Lucky Country. What else? Fox and Hound again, because number 6
There's
is
so much of it.
literally just coming out, and that's like the end of this arc, and we're super excited.
Yeah, we've got late pledges for that too, if anybody missed it.
There you go.
Oh, cool. That's a new feature. Yep.
What else? Yeah, I think that's about it.
You
occasionally
do
pop along.
commissions.
Oh yeah, I do commissions. If anyone wants covers or anything like that, hit me up. I do commissions. So yeah.
Excellent. And we won't mention you going over time or anything. Not like that other show.
That didn't happen.
There's a big buzzer when it hits the what do you call it? A foghorn.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Possibly necessary.
When it goes over.
When it goes over a minute.
Yeah.
Gave me a fright the first time he did it.
I think that's the intention, mate.
So we're up to Laura. Or Tom.
All right, I'll stop drawing. That's a lie. I'm going to keep drawing.
You.
Hi, I'm Laura. You can find me on Instagram, Laura Smith Art, or my website, bitofanartist.com. I am a little bit of a comic book artist, otherwise I'm an illustrator, illustrated for Dark World Blood's books, Screams from the Crypt, Screams from Beyond the Crypt, and The Soul Weaver. I am currently in the South Australian Living Artists exhibition in South Australia, so SALA. So I have my exhibition up until the end of the month. If there's anyone in South Australia who wants to come and do drinks and meet me in person, we are having it at Mr. Sunshine tomorrow at 6 p.m. In Theberton. If you're not in South Australia, you're not going to know where that is. Good luck. What else? In October, I will be at the Adelaide Comic and Toy Fair with a stall with Dark Lord Blood as well. So anyone who's going to be down there in start of October, feel free to pop on down to that as well.
Awesome. Perfect.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Mr. Tom.
Yep.
Got the little voices.
All right.
There we go. Lovely. Didn't even have to put the timer on. I love it.
Okay, so I'm Mini-Tom. Mini-Tom is my webcomic. It comes out every weekday. Today was day 2675. So if you Google, you can find me at Tom_Tung on Instagram because I've got a username from the 2000s, and Tom Comics on Facebook. I also help to organize the Melbourne Comic Creators Monthly Meetups. So if you're in Melbourne on the first Saturday of the month and you make comics, want to make comics, like comics, thinking about making comics, come down to the Clyde Hotel in Carlton, and we have a meeting there ranging from amateurs to professionals. If you're in Melbourne and you want to talk comics, come on down. First Saturday of the month. The next first Saturday is September the 7th.
Sweet. I'll take you off the screen.
Giant child. I can't not laugh at the toy.
No, the toy is an avatar.
So cute.
I just realized I interrupted myself when I was doing it before. So
Yes.
I'll just quickly do it. I am Sis, the ComX guy. Yeah, that's it. No. Tomorrow, myself and Kez are going to UQ. Information's on my Facebook feeds and so forth, but it's on from 10 till 4. I forget what the building's called, but it's at UQ. So just walk around UQ for a couple of hours until you find us. It's only a really big campus.
You're gonna do great.
Yeah, you'll be fun. You'll be fun.
Mod West, there you go. I just got told. Mod West building.
Just
see us there.
Okay.
Wait, what are you doing? Cute.
Sci-Fi and Fantasy Fair tomorrow.
Ah, what? Okay. Shit. That sounds fun.
Anyone ever wonders what artists are like? Completely disorganized is the answer.
And speaking of artists, was anyone sending some art in?
Yes, that's what we're going to next. I was making people listen to talking about us, so then we'll show them the art. You do it the other way around, and the numbers drop off.
I'm just going to send you it through Messenger. My piece of art.
Okay, that's perfect.
Cool.
We got a comment here. Tom's thing's so damn cute.
Thank you.
And I'll put us back on the normal screen. There we go. Okay, let's look at some art. We have the first art that came in was from Davo77.
Hell yeah, Davo.
I love it.
Nice.
Oh, it really captures that poor little street boy look, and then the Shazam. Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
But Davo77 being Davo77, one picture wasn't enough. He sent in another one.
Nice.
I love it.
So that's pretty cool. And then Rob O'Connor did this one for us. He actually started it today.
Oh man, hell yeah.
Colored paper.
OG.
It's so OG. Yeah, OG.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then Paul Cameron did Black Adam instead.
Oh wow!
No.
What?
Oh my god!
He did.
Wow.
He
Holy
did this
crap.
this week. He did this week.
Wow.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Freaking
We'll put that
amazing!
disclaimer.
That looks like a
It looks like a game poster.
Yeah, a game, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's advertising him as a bloody character for a DC game.
Wow.
Well, if you're impressed by that, wait till you see Neil Blandon's.
Section.
Mary Marble. I don't know what he's up to there, but it doesn't seem right.
I just like the little caterpillar with its cool little sunnies.
Thank you, Neil. Now got to remember who the rest of them are because I haven't put names next to them. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is Chris Pitcairn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
All right, I just sent mine to you.
Yep, I got it.
Cool.
If my computer will catch up, my whole computer's going very slow right now.
Oh, yeah, that's Chris's job. Like, don't take that from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Chris. I don't know what's going
No,
on.
you can have
Give
your
him
tech
something.
issues. It's Cameron.
Only I may have my tech issues.
You can both have. You can share the tech issues, guys. Sharing is caring.
We'll
I don't
pass
know
them
if I want to
back
share.
Oh, that's cool.
This is Stu Thornton's. Stu
Oh,
Thornton.
cute.
Wow.
Reminds me of like the Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns Captain Marvel.
Then,
I said
We
mine
have-
third, yeah. You want to put one?
oh yeah, cool. Okay, thanks. Then we've got Maddie's.
Nice.
Oh, that looks cool.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Not skipping leg there.
No, I based it off of me.
And I have
Nice
no
job.
idea.
That's
Oh,
very
hang on.
cool.
And it's here, haven't you? Yes. And then I don't know who did this one. I haven't seen it anywhere before.
Oh no,
That's fresh.
no idea where that is.
That's fresh.
Thanks,
So
Tom.
cool, man. It's cool perspective.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Just leave that up for a bit while I upload some pictures. Okay, and then we have Phoebe's.
Nice.
Awesome, Phoebe. Awesome.
Thank you.
You guys work too fast.
It looks so cool.
Right?
And last but not least, because we all love Nathan.
How could you not?
Hey.
Yeah. Give us some more evilness.
I love the energy from the eyes. That's cool.
Yeah, I based it on you, like just how you look at people. Just got that
Very
energy, you
accurate.
know?
Very accurate. Very accurate.
Yeah. Right.
We got it.
Says, I've obviously not sent you mine, but did you want to share my screen for the update?
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
That's
Oh, she's got a hand.
I kept the hand.
Oh.
Your legs look so much cooler now.
He
Tiny legs are grown
he
out.
was gym
Miracle.
shamed, so he went and did leg day.
Looks so good. Nice.
This one will be good one day.
Was that a blaster? I don't understand.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Was he being turned into a robot? What's going on? What I miss?
It's a ghost. It's ghost hand, all right?
A lot of things. I'll put the tiger.
I saw that. Right at the end there.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Don't die, Chris. We don't want to do the paperwork.
That was great.
That was fun.
That was
It's
very
good.
fun.
Yeah, I like that
Oh,
character.
drink
I thought it was a
it.
good one.
If nobody else is going to say it, I want to say it. Shazam!
Oh yeah.
I think you're the first person to actually say it properly on the stream.
Get us.
Well done, Pete.
Oh lord.
Shazam! Powers, wonders. Sorry, that's someone else.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Sane here. My boys have arrived. Sane's here from America. Thanks, guys.
Oh, okay.
Finally, the slack Americans. I can never get this one.
I missed it.
Look, Andrew's here too. Look, Andrew.
Yeah, I was meant to ask you to be on the show, Andrew. So feel free to draw one throughout the week, and we'll show it on another show. I don't know, maybe recent reads or amateur hour on Saturday. I don't know.
That's right. I should be amateur. I'll be at work.
Always need some more Andrew Law art.
That guy ain't too good.
Oh, that was not saying that you're an amateur. I was just saying bringing up your picture while me amateur draws. I just realised that. You are anything but an amateur, Andrew. Your art is amazing.
He's gone now. You cut him pretty deep, I think.
I think I did.
Suze doesn't speak for all of us. Okay, he's just speaking for himself.
I didn't even realize what I did there. So, Nicole, have we done it?
Yes, we have.
We have done the show. We have
Shazammed our way into District and Draw.
Excellent. This was a great show. Thank you, everyone who drew Shazam, be it on the show or in the audience. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, everyone, for your comment.
You're gonna break me.
Thank you, Tom, for Mini Tom.
I expect every one of these people in the future
to eventually get one.
Little mini of us, of everyone.
There will be no more cameras, only miniatures.
Little dudes.
This is the future.
Yeah.
And of course, before everyone logs off and stops watching us, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video so other people can enjoy this nonsense and just have a good old time. So yeah. Do we have an outro? I forget.
Should we all just say Shazam and cut it?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
That would be cool.
How are we going to time it?
Wait, he's gonna do it.
Wait.
Not again. Okay.
I'm ready.
Who's going to do it?
You are. You're gonna say 1, 2, 3, and then we're all gonna do it.
Wait, do we say it on 3 or after 3?
After 3.
After 3.
2, 1.
Shazam!
Like and subscribe to the channel.
Alfred, let's go shop.
ComX.shop.
Say goodnight.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night. See you next time.
Press the button, the button. Just press